八神くん、警察庁八神総一郎局長の息子さんであり、その父に負けないくらいの正義感の持ち主。
なんだこいつ。
そして自らも警察官僚を目指し、過去に数件の事件へ助言し解決に導き、今キラ事件にも興味を示している。その正義感と手腕を信じて、もし誰にも漏らさないと誓っていただければ、キラ事件に関する重大なことをお話ししたいと思っています。
何なんだ突然。こいつ相手にしない方がいいのか。
Hello, my beautiful paintballers. It is I, Smoke, for the Nomad Paintball Team, aka Mr. Money in the Bank. Over 4 Dominions, I've had to deposit over $1 million in the in-game currency. All right, definitely Mr. Money in the Bank. Obviously, I didn't deposit enough for this game, but still, your boy's Mr. Money in the Bank. All right. AKA the Tri-State Area's one and only MagFest Scrub. Alright, so many things going on in this video. We have so much to cover, so much shit. Too much shit. Planet Eclipse MG100. I was very lucky to get a prototype version and run the marker at Dominion. Dominion 5 itself. SC Village. UEC. Nueva's first win. So much going on. Alright, I'm going to start off first. I almost fucking dropped my phone. Start off with the MG100. I'm going to try to cover as much as possible. I really can't cover as much as I'd like because it is a prototype marker. It's not the finished marker. So I can't get too much into it, but I'm gonna try to hit you with as many things as I can. A lot of people, if you on my Facebook, know that I've been gushing about this marker. I was very lucky. Jack at Planet Eclipse put this marker in my hands to let me run and put it through its paces. So, you know, we're going to try to fucking break this marker down as much as possible. Jack, I warned you that if you do watch this, I warned you I curse a lot in my videos. So the sailor mouth is ready to go, B. All right? You know, New Yorker, dirty as it comes when it comes to the mouth. Basura, sucio. All right. Yeah, like I said, if you've been on my Facebook, you know I've been gushing about this marker. It's lightweight. It's got an excellent bolt system, excellent air efficiency system, zero kick. It feeds first strikes flawlessly. I've had not one jam, not one break, not one flip. I ran a Nemesis barrel on it, 6 inches. I had distance. It had, I didn't count the shots, but I mean, you count them. You do the math because I'm not good with numbers. I'm only good with banking. I had 10 mags on a 13 CI. 10 mags. Okay? I laughed at it. I fell, face planted in the mud. Swore I cracked the grip. Picked it up. Nothing was broken. And I kept shooting it. It's not an all metal receiver. It's not an all metal marker. But it looks to be that it's durable. And I used it all weekend in the muddiest jankum conditions in Dominion. It's efficient. It's so lightweight. I thought the 13 CI on the grip was going to be kind of corny, but it's not. It makes you more accurate, if that makes any sense. It fired first strikes. I went through the new first strike beast box. I'm calling it the beast box. They can't, but I am. 600 rounds, not one flip, not one break. Every shot, flawless. No jams. Now, I know some players are already calling it ugly and they're sticking with the form over function. To me, I love this marker because of function over form. It works. It just works so well. And, a lot of woods ballers and speed ballers have always, and tournament players have always gushed about Planet Eclipse. And now I see why. As MagFed players, we're coming from the Tippmann A5 in 98 and we moved on to MagFed. We probably never got into Planet Eclipse markers. Now we're all going to be able to see why all these players love and gush about this marker, about this system so much. I don't know about the technical aspects of it. I don't know about the maintenance of it, but it looks pretty easy to open up. You just pull the bolt slides right out. Very easy to manage. it looks like it worked. I tried all different types of tanks on it and it worked. You know, I bet if you put a peanut on this, like my man Preacher on Nomads, shout out to you, Preach. I bet he said himself, you run a peanut on it, you probably don't have to air it up all day. Like, it's that good, you know, and it's just so lightweight. It's unbelievable how light it feels. When you fire a marker and you have a kick, you know, some players like that. Oh, it's you know, a simulation. It's a mil sim. It has a kick. Look, I'm a real steel shooter. I shoot real steel, and yeah, that's cool. But in paintball, I personally necessarily don't want to kick. I don't want to be tired of from shooting my marker all day. You know, I want to be as light and as quick as possible. You know, I want to be run as smooth as possible, and this marker does that. This marker, you know, I know a lot of people like, oh, I don't like the damn mags and stuff like that. I know the damn mags, they're clunky, they're big, but they fucking work, and they work in this marker. And one thing you gotta understand, for all of those that are thinking that the marker's ugly and stuff like that, we have so much time that we'll have with this marker for the 3D print guys and the modders to come up with all types of stuff. So getting a fucking 13 CI in the rear stock won't be an issue. Maybe changing the magazine configuration won't be an issue, because I'm sure that players will come up with all crazy types of shit. This marker works, and it's really fucking incredible. I mean, it really is incredible, and I personally just had so much fun shooting it and playing with it. It fired flawlessly in the rain, in the mud, caked up with dirt. I looked down the breach and there was no breaks. You know, there was no jams, and I know that, you know, some players like the jams and stuff like that. I just like stuff that just works, and this marker just it looks like it just works. You know, this is a prototype again, and for them to knock this out the park with a prototype is very, very encouraging. And Jack, you're a real genius. If you ever hear this, you really are. I know Matthew, shout out to Matthew on Audi, he worked very closely with this marker, and whatever he said to them, they listened. And you know, this gun, I even ran round ball through it, which I hated. Unfortunately, this gun can't make round ball shoot any straighter, but it didn't break round ball, and it didn't break first strikes, and everybody was complaining about the first strikes at Dominion. They were like, oh, the first strikes are flipping, and I was just like, well, that's another plus for this marker, because it has no issues. It's an excellent bolt system, excellent efficiency. I mean, we're talking about 10 mags on a 13 CI. Even you fucksticks who want to hate this marker, you gotta admit that's pretty fucking good. So, you know, pull your fucking skirt up, B. I'm all in on this marker. I think it's gonna be great. I think MagFed's gonna be pretty much indebted to it. All right, on to the intermission. Anybody got a gun Jordan could shoot?
And I mean, I may or may not have a red radio when you guys hired me, so I may or may not know everything that they're doing.
All right, stay on.
I may or may not kill all of them.
Anybody got a gun they could give Jordan?
Use my FSC.
Perfect. My man.
You got any mags? You got
I
any
got 2
paint?
mags, but there's nothing to be told.
Jordan, let's go do something.
Oh, I'm coming. Give me a pistol or shield, something, you know.
There you go. Hey, if you see a guy with a shield out there, just take it from him.
I know, you know how
He's fucking
angry I
tired of
am
it.
today.
We need anger. We need anger.
Okay. What's that red radio saying?
I'll load you some mags.
They're just screaming because they don't know what's going on, but that's normal.
Okay.
I hear you.
As much as I want to talk about this marker more and why I like it, and
Give me
you
a
know,
number.
so many things. Like once I'm able to get like my hands on a final version,
Copy.
I want to really like
And I
talk
want them
about it
locked in. I do not want them
and break
to be
down
able
other
to match
things
our offer. Over.
about it. But I can't do that to that marker yet. The one I got was a prototype, so I don't want to go down that road. Dominion 5. Wow, what a game, man. Really big shout out to Gizmo and Catano. I don't know why they call him Catno. You people can't pronounce his name, right? Catano, all right? Embrace his Spanish roots. That goes for you too, Art. Stop going around with this thing of I'm Catno. No, all right? Your Cataño. Show the Catalan roots, the Spanish roots, the Mexican roots, bro. Say it with conviction. And Run from SAS. Shout out to you. You're a great command. You kept your players very motivated. Nueva, stayed on the field and they battled it out. No excuses from me. I'm not here to get into any excuses from UEC's part. Nueva was ready, and that's the way it goes. I mean, old smoke, I might be salty and things, but I'm really not salty, and I know people won't believe it, but because I'm such a fucking dick, but I'm really not. I'm actually very excited and hyped, and because SC is a really great field. I personally liked SC better than Jungle. That's my personal opinion, because I'm way more into CQB. And with the trailers and the field of Fallujah, I just had a blast. I was snap shooting in trailers and fighting to get into the trailers and worrying about snipers and clearing corners and pine corners and worrying about staircases. It was like a bigger version of Ambush.
James, what do you see?
A very tight version of stuff that us Beast Coast players have played at, whether it's Ironbound or Concrete City or EMR Castle, Fields of Fire when they had their CQB SWAT house. It's a lot like that, and I really fucking enjoyed it, and I loved it. I loved every minute of it. And honestly, what made me love it the most was running with good people, man. Running with great players. We had very small representatives from each state, but these were representatives that were just awesome. Playing with James Sanchez and Buddha and Pork from Texas. I mean, we gave them insurmountable odds. We said, go up against this huge, force and hold down this side. And, they were severely outnumbered. And they did more than a great job of fighting all the way, to the last man, basically. Damn, man. You see that guy in the corner back there? That's Christopher Wagner. That's Roadrunner, man. That's my battle buddy. Every Dominion, me and him are together. That's my battle buddy. Shout out to him, man. This dude, you need a bank run right after lunch, he's your guy. You want him to get a flag, he's your guy. You need him to pop a dome, he's your guy. The ultimate MagFed Lord. Lou Arthur really picked one with him, man. So shout out to Roadrunner, man. He was amazing, I think about other great players at UEC. I think about Aiden from Talons. I mean, this dude came in at 1 o'clock in the morning on Saturday, and he never said no. No matter what we gave him, he never said no. Never. Like, he did everything. Walks up with an ammo crate filled with cash and drugs. Yes, that's how crazy Dominion gets. Cash and drugs. Dario and Jordan and Doc and everyone on Liberty, man. We were the only Beast Coast out there, and shit, man. I've said this so many times. I've seen Dario grow and blossom into this humongous MagFed Lord, and man, I'll play with him any day, any day. Speaking of great lords, there goes my man El Castigador coming down the stairs, Chris Scott. This dude, man, there's a reason why he's in more command roles now, and he's embracing it. And I think before he was unsure, but now he's embraced it, and he's shown that he's so much more. I said this online. He's so much more than just violence. This dude is a thinker now, and that's a dangerous thing when a shooter becomes a thinker. And I love playing with him, and I'm definitely indebted to him because he made an awesome weekend. James Wolfie, man, my big boy. He was this dude. What more can I say? Like, he was playing in flip flops. He was playing in rain. He was getting fucking bodies that weighed 300 pounds out of cars, and he making money runs and chanting money team and getting me hyped. And oh man, he was great, man. He was really great. I mean, I think about also like Bomb Squad. These dudes, man, these dudes just ball. Like they're like, when you think of a squad that just, like, when they're out there, they're not sitting in the back. They're pushing constantly. The Mexican push squad. If you want to know what the Mexican push squad is, it's them. And they're amazing. And I can't imagine UEC without them. Like, you know, they're the ones that kept us even in the ballpark throughout this weekend. If it wasn't for them, we would have definitely got we would have had to quit at lunch if it wasn't for them. They were just like, you know, they brought so many great shooters with them. So shout out to Cap, Alan, you know, you guys are really doing something big down there. And if I missed anybody, you know, I'm sorry.
What's going on right now? I'm just getting,
you know,
killed
guys,
out of Fallujah, and
you know, there was so many great teams. Like the Silverbacks came through. Shout out to the Silverbacks, man. They were fucking great. They, you know, they were always asking me if I needed anything. What do you want me to do? I'm gonna get out there. Redman came from Florida, and you know, he was another one. You could just tell he was just, him and his boy, they were totally in their element. My man Jordan, that's my other battle buddy. I'm sorry, but I steal Jordan from you. Jordan is a problem. He is a real problem. This dude is this kid is a killer, and he just does whatever. And he every time I turn around, I have the most fun running when I'm with him. So love you, Jordan. Love you, Jizz. You know, I love Mace just as much. Don't think I don't love you, Mason. You know, but me and Mason really never get to play together like me and Jordan get to play together, and it's crazy. Last but not least, I have to thank Eddie. Eddie was a great general, and you know, a lot of generals, they might lose their cool, and you know, people are turned off by it. Some totally give up. Eddie, down to the last minute of the game, you know, was into the game. And again, like, some people might be turned off by it, like, oh, why is that guy screaming at me? But that just shows the heart and the emotion and what you need to be a general, you know. And I know that some people general and they'll instantly say, this is not for me. Like, I don't like it. I don't want to do it. The only reason I don't like to do it is I like to be on the field. But I think when I get older, I will get into it more. Like, when I'm refined to being more washed in the CP, I think I'm going to do it. But, you know, shout out to you, Eddie. You know, you stepped up with what you had, and you made it work, and you motivated us, and you made me want to fight for you and get you this W so much. And it was great to spend time with you off the field, and me and my wife spent time with you and Crims. Shout out to you, Crims, as well. And, you know, I really hope that one day you do run it back and get another chance to command again, because I did think that you got a handle of it and you got a hang of it, and I think you're going to be a great general. And not only a great general, you're a great player and a great person. So you know, I just wanted to say thank you, you know, for everything you did for me and for UEC. You put all of us in positions to succeed, and you let us do our jobs to help UEC as a whole, and I'm very thankful for that, you know. All right, I don't want to get too mushy, okay? And of course, shout out to Kusha, Lobo, Ant, the rest of OD. You know, they've really started something that is amazing for the community, and we're super into it. I'm super into it. I love Dominion. I can't stop. I can't quit it. Every time I say I'm not going to go, I go. I love it too much. I just have too much fun at the game. It's my favorite game. I'm not here to compare games. I'm just saying it personally, it's my favorite game. Like, I just enjoy playing it that much. You know, I have so much fun when I do play it. Shout out to all the photographers. Shout out to Pam. Shout out to Wifey. Shout out to you, Glow. Glow came through. Mrs. Smoke came through, and she took care of me. She fed me. She took care of the guys. She stood with Pop. Doug, I missed you, Doug. I already miss you. She just, you know, she chilled back with the Lords and had a great time, and they accepted her as a true slatey amongst them. I wish I could talk more about Dominion and everything. It's just so much for one video. Maybe in the next video, you know, I could go back and forth with people about Dominion. But I just had a great time, and I love it. I love the field. I thought SC was great again. You know, the game itself is great. And I love it even more because the guys that fought with us fought all the way to the end. So you know, shout out to you guys. I love you guys. To me it was just as special as any of the wins that we've had, and we couldn't have lost to a more honorable person than Gizmo. You know, great leader, great commander, great thinker. He was up for the challenge, and he had his guy Nueva ready, and I'm very proud to have lost him. I wouldn't have wanted to lose to anyone else. Killers with radios. We link up in Texas. And I guess that's it. So hope you all enjoyed the video. Hopefully in the next video I'll talk more about the MG100. I'll talk more about Dominion, the field itself. I know a lot of people watching this and it might be their first time watching the MG100, and like, this is stupid. Like, he barely talked about it. He just said thank you to a whole bunch of people. But you know, if you haven't been to my page before, then you know you don't know this, and now you'll learn that I don't give a fuck what you think. All right, on that note, we out of here. We did it. Well, not really, we lost, but we still had fun losing. All right, you fucks, we're gonna get you back, I swear. Noeva, we're coming back. I'm lighting the fucking lamps. It's on, B. All right, later.
Like this, I'll be your shield. You just run on side of me.
I have a torn Achilles tendon. I can't run.
I need sit rep. What's going on out there, guys?
Here, hold this.
You ready to smoke?
Yeah.
You be my shield. No, you ready? Go.
Go. Keep going.
We got any word on that bank yet?
Smoke's coming up. Sup?
So is that 10 grand?
5, 15.
15, all right.
Bank run completed, over. Yo, take this area. Come on, Dario. Go, you can run right in. No, I got more for you. Look. I got more. Pay me my money in cash. I got you, buddy.
Yeah.
Ant, how much for this?